Trail on the 26th and 27th of March. This is a very young garden, only 1 year old, and it's amazing what you can achieve in 1 year. Now Adina's at the back at the moment filming with Costa, so let's head over and take a sneak peek. And hi Cecilia. Cecilia's one of the volunteer trail extraordinaire volunteer admin. No, she's a very important person to garden host liaison officer. This is Adina's backyard. Again, she's only been here for 1 year, and look at how productive her garden is. And let's see her and join her with Costa.
Not at all. It's a hard.
Good on you, Priscilla. Hang in there. Fire.
Well, I am American, so we eat a lot of s'mores. And do you know what a s'more is, Costa?
No.
You don't?
No.
Seriously, you don't?
S'mores.
Okay, so you take 2 biscuits.
Yeah.
We use graham crackers, but you can use, a thin biscuit.
Yeah.
Really piping hot. You put it between the 2 sweet biscuits.
Oh, sweet biscuit.
A cookie. Oh. So you've got, it's a little sandwich, and it's s'more because give me some more. So it's melted chocolate, it's marshmallow, it's biscuit. So you sit around the fire.
Now, to all you replay viewers, to all you live viewers, you've heard it first, right here on the Sydney Edible Garden Trail preview, s'mores. This is a first. We've never heard that. Last year, the word of the tour was the resource.
Which I loved. Resource Center.
Resource Center, that's right.
Yeah. That was fabulous. And now I'm introducing s'mores.
You're introducing s'mores. It could be the word of 22.
I didn't think that was going to be what stood out in my garden, but hey.
Yeah, the s'mores.
S'mores.
Yeah, no, back to the garden. Where are we heading? Around?
We're coming around because I've used the edible plants as a structure for this garden. So back here we have fruit trees across and midgeonberry as the shrub layer. And then you can see I have a chicken run that goes behind. I was inspired with Gardening Australia feature that he did a long time ago.
Yep, I remember.
He had a 2-direction chicken tunnel with kind of the coop in the middle, and he could open them up either and had his to get hold of a property where I can implement that style of a solution. So I'm really, really happy here.
I'm going to tell Josh
that. Pretty happy too.
Yeah, look at it. So they can come all the way from this corner and go all the way around and back to
whole
their
length
coop,
of this fence,
around the fence,
all the way to the front of the garage.
and can I go through there?
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yep.
And there they are. Look, their door's open. But then they can go all the way down the side passage to the garage. This is great. There's compost bins in there.
They manage my compost area so that we don't get any buildup of pests there. And I have it wired just in case we have any rodents, but we haven't had a problem so far. But the chickens would, make short work of them as well.
And I did notice, just quietly, when I first stuck my head in there, it's a chicken swing.
I have to say, I've never seen the chickens use a swing. I bought this whole setup secondhand, and I love it.
And it came with a swing.
It came with a swing.
I've never seen a swing before like that.
It's a lovely, Instagram idea, but in reality, my chickens don't hang on the swing. They're not. That's not where they're spending their time. But I do love having an automatic door on my chicken coop. That is something that comes in real handy.
So this opens and closes it on dusk.
Yep,
is it?
It does.
Yep. Any malfunctions or pretty good?
I just replaced the batteries, but it works fantastically. It's really helpful. So you can still have a sleep in on the weekend if you want. Which is the best thing when you have chickens,
What do you think?
Be able to
Young
sleep in.
ladies, are you happy with it? They look happy with it.
They're happy.
Final corner.
Let's see. So there's fruit trees that continue around. I don't know. Maybe one thing we want to talk about is avocados. My avocados I'm gonna have to lift them, build up the soil to give them a bit of a mound, and see if I can pull them through. Because between the clay and the moisture,
Yep.
they
They
might
don't
not
like
make
it.
it through. So I can give them another try. Yeah, we got pumpkins. I used climbing things on the chicken coop to give them a bit of cool over the summer. And the pumpkins are coming good. See if you can get up top. There's a giant one hanging right up the top there. It's a different variety on that side. Yeah, there it is. It's a monster.
There we go. Look at this. Using a lot of real estate that otherwise would be lost.
The vines run straight across.
Oh,
Keep
look,
going.
over the shed, resource centre, and then more pumpkins resting on the top here of another chicken tractor. Wow. Adina, amazing.
Then here we got apple and quince. And here we have Tamarillo, which will be a fast-growing thing, sheltered to a plum that will come along later. And there's kind of chilies around these two triangles. But the food plants, the fruiting trees are kind of the structure, or
Yep.
they will be once they get mature.
Yep.
So like we said in the beginning, everything here is really young. The oldest parts are only a year old, so everything's pretty tiny. But over time, I'm hoping that the fruit trees will really give the structure of everything.
Now, Adina, I just noticed this fruit here on this tree. It looks like it's going to take a while to ripen. This fruit, it's kind of a cross between
You might break your teeth.
an eggplant and a zucchini and a rock.
What we want is to shape the branches to come to a bottle, and you fill it with water and you tie it down. But then you've got things to trip on all over the ground. And I thought I would more lower. I've done it before where you get a solution. So I
Find
gave
a
it a
weight.
try.
Yeah, and that's a
But
challenge to find a weight that isn't going to break the branch.
This is try one.
That
In the house I have try two, which is different size rocks on twine instead of wire. It's a prototype. I'm not happy with it because obviously this is not the angle that we
hang on,
want.
stop this. It's a prototype.
Prototype,
No one's allowed.
type.
Look, I shouldn't have shown that.
said
Delete
too
that.
much.
Take the cameras away. This is a prototype. Someone could take this idea and you could see
Well,
it making millions of dollars.
I saw this guy who made these ones where they were concrete with a bit of wire and a hook in.
Oh.
He done them like in a cup,
Yeah.
in all different sizes, and then he could just hang them where
different
he
sizes,
wanted.
different weights.
So I was like, I don't have any concrete. I can't do that today. I'll see if I can find something else. But it's a work in progress. Trying things.
Cat Henschke said, free bean tree.
Look at the arc on that branch. That's not the shape we're for. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, it's kind of, well, it's becoming a tunnel now. It's becoming a tunnel. Well, that was. We're going to keep going.
Further prototypes and
And
see where.
come up with a name. Come up with a name for a dance. Chicken runs, you'll be able to come and see her vegetable out and the set out of how the beds work, her bamboo, her green bamboo system, her incredible rock management, her hanging
those
pumpkins, her native plants. There's a whole lot to see. So if you have any questions you'd like to follow up, replay viewers, drop some questions in, and I'm sure Adina will jump on. And anyone in Sydney, your best opportunity will be to come and visit it in a couple of weeks.
And we're going to do a propagation session both those days, teaching how to do soft tip propagation. So if you're interested in that, come along and we'll have a go.
There you go. Well, thank you, Adina, and thanks everyone for dropping in. Sherry says, great garden, thank you. Great use of every inch of space, Adina. I like how you are not manipulating the tree limbs. Interesting. I like how you are manipulating the tree limbs. Interesting. Thanks, Annie. Alrighty, well, Adina.
Thanks for coming by.
Absolute pleasure.
Next time you come back, there won't be any grass.
Yeah, well, that's right. The children's trampoline is already on eBay, I noticed. It'll be gone within 2 weeks. And by the time you come to the open garden, there's going to be a thriving edible mandala. There's going to be an abundance here because, 2 weeks you'd knock that over, no problem.
Yeah,
Going off your current track record. And I'd like to finish on the corn. because any house hanging corners are welcome.